we're going to be telling you about our 4th grade clubs. So when I was in 4th grade, I'm not in 4th grade anymore, but when I was in 4th grade, we had some clubs. Okay. And it was kind of crazy, but we're going to be telling you the way it all started out. So this is basically like school stories, because we talked about Learning Street, we talked about Georgia Modern Reports, but today we're going to be talking about 4th grade stories. So this is technically, we're technically doing some school stories, but it's really about 4th grade clubs. So that's why the title of the video is 4th grade clubs. So basically, it all started out with this kid named Christopher, and he wanted to call himself Steve for some reason. I don't know. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, I know Ian does, then ask him, because I don't know if you do. But anyway, so Christopher calls himself Steve, and whenever recess comes around, he runs around the field saying, "I am Steve, I am Steve, I am Steve, I am Steve, I am Steve." So yeah, so that's what he does. And it's just weird. He does that pretty much the entire time, while other people are playing soccer or talking around the field and everything. So he's doing that. And at some point he wants to make a club. So he's my friend, and I know he's very smart, but he as you can tell, he kind of went around the recess field screaming. So he's I'm not saying this in a bad way, but he was kind of obnoxious. But at the same time, it was kind of funny because it's pretty ridiculous to hear that. Anyway, so I joined the Steve Club just because I kind of wanted to, because Christopher's my friend. I don't see anything wrong. I did not run around yelling, "I am Steve, I am Steve." I did not run around saying that. And I was always the one making straight A's, but still, and I still am. I still make straight A's. Don't ask about anything, because I still do. And so, but I didn't have bad. I had very good behavior in class, and I make straight A's, and that's the same thing for now. Anyway, come on. So I just joined the Steve Club, and my friends decided to start a Dora Club, the Doras, and I think that was a different story. It was very different. I don't think the name was very good, but I still joined it because it was made by my friend Ian. Subscribe to his channel. It's Just a Top Hat. Yeah, make sure to go subscribe to Just Top Hat. He has 30 subscribers. He makes really good Roblox parkour videos, all in JTO. Check out that game too. Anyway, he makes the Doras. I joined, and he is Supreme Dora, the biggest rank. See, in the Steves, you didn't really have a rank. You were just a Steve. But here, you had Supreme Dora, and then you have different ranks. Like you had the boots, the binoculars, the vest. It was a different rank, and you had to do different things to rank up. So basically, I joined in this thing, and I kind of want to be the highest rank, which my friend Harrison was. He was the second to highest rank, and I really wanted to be that, because I could. It was the highest rank that we could be, because he was Supreme Dora, because he made it. But I could still be a good rank. I could still be the second best rank. So I asked if I could, and he hosted a challenge. Whoever did it was going to be the second best rank, and it was, drum roll please, a race. It was a race, and that was perfect, because I was one of the fastest kids in my class, and the one that I think was a little faster than me wasn't even in the Doras. He was a Steve. But he was still my friend. Rule, I know you're in Belgium, but still, thank you very much. And anyway, so yeah, we saw some pretty good stuff from all these people. My friend Juan joined, Georgia Modern Reports. Kind of a connection, you see. So yeah, Juan from Georgia Modern Reports joined in. So yeah, and it was pretty good. I won the race. I was able to become the second best Dora. And I don't know what that rank was, so don't ask me, but it was fine. So, one day, the Steves and the Doras are two different clubs, and the Doras are becoming more popular. We already had like 6 members by now. And at one time, the Steves say they hate the Doras. Obviously they didn't, it was just a recess thing, it was pretty fun. I responded to that by, how about we have a war between the Steves and the Doras? And this is at recess, so you can't really do anything that crazy. So all we did was just, it wasn't hard tackling. It was just like taking people by the hands and putting them behind their backs and then taking them over to the Dora's base and everything. It's something like, it's kind of like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we take him. We say, okay, battle. The point, we were trying to make this crazy, so we were gonna do 100 battles, but that didn't work. We only did 3, and that was as much as it took for someone to win the war. So, but everyone wanted to do 100. So we went in to the battles, and the first battle, the Doras lined up. We had like 7 Doras by now, and we charged after Steve. There were like 2 other members in the Steve clan. You had, I think it was Gabriel and Rule. I think I'm not 100% sure, but maybe, I think so. And so they were trying to help him out. We, in the end, won the first battle. Second battle comes around. It did not last very long, and it was kind of a tie. And then the third battle was the end of it all. We all lined up. This time we had 10 Doras. And every single one of them, it was crazy. We chased Steve. 10 Doras went after Steve, and we chased him, and we chased him, and we chased him. It was crazy. We were literally able to chase Steve across the recess field. And 2 of the Gabriel and Rule, I'm going to tell you, they did surprisingly well at trying to stop us. But still, in the end, we captured him, brought him back, declared victory, and, well, yeah, we got the victory. We won. So we're all very happy about that. And that ends. And then later, the Doras just aren't being what they used to be. I'm going to be honest here. The Doras just weren't what they used to be. So I left the Doras. I took Juan with me. And we made a club called the Joes. And this club called the Joes was just a club. And it was not against the Doras. It was not against anybody. It was just a club called the Joes. And I don't have anything wrong with that. And me and Juan are talking to the Doras a little bit about why we left. And they're okay with it, but they're not too happy about it. And so yeah, that's pretty much how most of it went out. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. The Doras, the Steves, and the Joes, which I canceled the Joes. No more Joes. Also, there were 2 honorable mentions here. We had the Germans, which consisted of 1 person, and that was, that consisted of Jackson. I liked the name of that club. We kind of joined for a little bit, but then we left. And then the other, I think it was some like secret. It was the neutral club. It was Edward, who was a Dora until he wanted to get out of the fighting and became neutral. He was in the neutral club. So yeah. By the way, Jackson was a really strong one, so he was on the. He actually helped out the Doors for a little bit, then made his Germans, and then kind of was in the neutral club for. He was neutral, but he wasn't in the neutral club. So yeah, that is the story of the 4th grade clubs. Also, we had the cookies and the potatoes. Basically, if you said you were a cookie, you were a good guy. If you said you were a potato, you said that you were a bad guy. But anyway, yeah. 4th grade clubs, part of school stories. And we'll see if there's anything else you want me to talk about, then we can. Because I don't know. I mean, I probably might have a little more stories to talk about. I just need to remember them. And just give me some time. Give me some time, you know? Give me some time to think about other stories. So, without further ado, please like and subscribe. Go subscribe to Just a Top Hat, who was Ian, the leader of the Doras, Supreme Dora. Thanks to Ian for making this club and giving me the opportunity to say all these stories and have a great time in 4th grade. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.